Het begin van een nieuw seizoen. Welkom bij Round the Ground. Good afternoon everyone and welcome to a new season of Around the Ground. We've had a couple of pre-season friendlies, but this is the first competitive league match of the season this weekend. The first league I saw that was playing league fixtures this weekend was this league, the Eastern Counties. Having been to Division 1 North last year for Sheringham, I decided to come to the South. And when I was looking through the fixtures where I hadn't been before and saw Holland, I wasn't actually sure where it was, so this is where I chose, and it's actually Clacton-on-Sea, and about just over a mile, I suppose, mile and a bit from Clacton Station. Nice easy walk, pleasant walk really, most of it along the coastal roads. I actually went into the town of Holland once I got my bearings, which is a nice little place, lots of tea rooms and chippies and pubs and all that kind of thing. It's well worth going if you come here yourself. So here we are. Nice little grounds really. It's so close to the sea. There's a recreation ground. I think the actual name of this ground is Eastcliff Recreation, and it's right on the recreation ground. And if you walk across that wreck for about 3 minutes, I guess, across the road you're on the seafront, or at the seafront, looking down at it. Looking in the view to the pier and all that kind of thing as the first ball of the season comes flying over. May have to retrieve that. So everything orange here, and I guess that's not coincidental with Holland. Right, hang on a minute, guys.
Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. There you go. A polite young man. A couple of people I've spoken to since I've been here have been really nice. Nice welcome. Pleasure to be here. One new subscriber to tell you about is Farizal Ryan, who's actually the heir to this channel. A lot of you won't know that. Yeah, Ryanair. So we're looking back at, that's the stand, little stand over there. Change rooms behind in that sort of marquee there. There's some tables. I think the tea bar's going to be there. There's some people sitting out at tables having a beer. It's nice, and it's hard standing all the way around, and it all looks really new actually. The fencing is really neat and tidy, and all this concrete work is really new, or looks really new anyway. Very neat, very tidy. Grounds always remind me, or often remind me, of places I've been before. This reminds me a little bit of Selby. One of the very first videos I did when you see my intro, and apologies, that was the Dutch national anthem, by the way, and a welcome in Dutch for you all. Those fluent in Dutch won't know what the hell I was talking about. It's a nice view there of the stand. So yeah, I guess that's why everything is orange here, because of Holland, and it's actually Holland-on-Sea, and all being Dutch. I've no idea what I was saying just now. Yeah, Selby is the rooftops. When I did the intro, if you looked over the top at the rooftops, and if you look at my thumbnail for Selby, there's just, it reminds me a bit of that. Dugouts, perspex, as you can see here. Orange seats, little touches of orange everywhere. Even these are like guy ropes there are in orange. Aren't they impressive, these little speakers there? It's kicking out a hell of a noise. There's really nothing to it. A bit like my puppy actually, kicks a hell of a noise, and there's not much to it as well. So it's very flat, it looks very flat, but again, it's coastal. So you kind of expect that, but pitch looks great. They're at home to Barkingside today, Holland, for this league match. Like this view as well. That's looking at the changing block. Barely any wind there. There's a stand. Bloke I was talking to, having a chat with just now, one of the officials, said that even if you come in summer, normally it's windy here, and there's not a lot of protection, so I get that. So I've struck it lucky, although they are forecasting showers, but if they come, it's not going to be any great problem. to get here. I went into London, went to Stratford in the east of London, and then a train for about an hour and a quarter, I think it was. Might have been slightly more than that. Certainly no more than an hour and a half. It was less than an hour and a half to Clacton, and as I said, about, I don't know, 20-minute walk from there. Well worth coming to visit, guys, if you get the opportunity. I know I say that in most places I go, but each ground that you visit is unique in its own way. Nice view again there, looking back over. It has the feel with this fencing and these concrete paths, a bit of a 3G ground, but it's not. It's grass, but it has that sort of caged look about it, I guess. So it's a nice seating area here. Lovely to see people being able to sit out and having a beer. We've had so long when we weren't able to do that. No idea how many people will be here today. There's a bit of wind kicking in. It's quite nice actually. And that's just looking back at the coming in from the change rooms. Everything's orange apart from these pink umbrellas. Not that I'm complaining or anything. Hashtag just saying. And this is what I mean, the view with the rooftops over there. That's Selby-like, if you like. And this is one of my favourite areas. I know this is where I started, but just around here is all the crap, if you like, and the equipment for doing the pitch. And I just think it's all great where the goals go today. An old bathtub. Took a picture at Saltdean last week. A couple have filled up. One's of those bad boys, which I think is where they were washing themselves down after the game. Because of COVID. But don't take my word for it. Why don't you come to Holland Football Club yourself? I'm sure you'll have a warm welcome. Do stay tuned for highlights of today's match and some stills at the end. I really hope you enjoy this video, and if you have, click on like. If you've hated every minute of it, click on dislike, but why not subscribe so that all future videos that I do go directly to your YouTube feed. Once you're subscribed, click on the little bell. If you click on the little bell, you wake up in the morning and there will be a filled bathtub in your back garden. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. This is Holland Football Club. Match kicks off and Holland are in the orange. Ooh. Oh, strike some. Yeah, I think it was. 10.
We can help this come to an opening match at a new ground.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a Braintree Town supporter. You're watching Around the Ground, and the current score is 2-1 to the visitors.
Oh, strike.
He replaces him with
Save kick. Take. Full time, and I'm just opposite the front promenade and walking into Albany Gardens with a final score of Holland 3, Barkingside 2. For the neutral, a really enjoyable game. The lead changed hands a couple of times, a little scrappy if I'm to be honest, not the greatest quality I've ever seen, but some really cracking goals and a lovely place to visit, particularly on a nice day. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Speak to you very soon, and this is Holland Football Club.